Hello and welcome. Thanks so much, Harsha Ramesh Angeri, for joining us. You're from Bosch, and Bosch is quite a familiar name for India. But what you're doing right now is focusing on the local markets. So tell us more about that.
So I think we've always been in this country for a pretty long time, impacted in multiple ways, known for automobile and multiple other industries. So now the focus is what are the big Indian problems that are here, and as Bosch, can we solve them, and can we build businesses that are focused on this?
So
country?
what are the big Indian problems?
So the big ones are, of course, health, food, energy, water, safety. So we are taking one by one. So health is something that we are heavily focused on now. We just launched a eye care retinal digital camera, if you will, by which you can take the image of both the back and the front of the eye, but without using dilatory drops, if you will.
Okay. So which means it's a sort of a handheld device that can take these pictures. What are we talking about? Is it like a blend of algorithms, I imagine?
Yeah, so I think we have three pieces to the solution. So there is a hardware which is about 440 grams in hand. So it's a simple handheld which is designed for India because you can put it in a general physician's office where there's not much space to add another table and so on. So you can just neatly tuck it in. It can be taken into the field because in India we do a lot of health camps, so you can literally carry it out. So that is one piece. The second piece is a software. So once you take the image, you can actually look at the image, figure out what is wrong in that person's eyes. And the third thing is, in India there is a shortage of doctors.
Right.
So you need to enable people to actually identify what is wrong in that image. So we are talking about vision technicians, even optometrists and so on. So we have built a bunch of algorithms which will enable them, not diagnose, but enable them to figure out what is wrong here.
So the algorithm building, the technology, is that happening in India?
Yes, the software is completely built here in India, in the Bangalore facility.
Right, but the manufacturing?
The product manufacturing, so as Bosch, we have already invested significantly in manufacturing in this country. So we have a stage-wise manufacturing process. So currently, the product is coming from Europe, but eventually, obviously, our thought process is that it needs to be localized because the business is fundamentally built for India.
Right. So which means at that time, of course, we'll be speaking about lower costs as well.
Further lower costs, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. At the product conclave, what's been your experience like? So who've been, you've been meeting product entrepreneurs, startups. What's the sense that you're getting?
I think first of all, the vibrancy and the energy is amazing. I mean, it's really great to see that, and Bangalore is really evolving from that standpoint. In particular, I was looking at Internet of Things because again, coming from a hardware background, it's, we've always seen a lot of app companies and so on, but this time I think we saw a lot of Internet of Things oriented companies with hardware products. So it's really exciting to see a lot more hardware ecosystem coming up in this country.
Right. So, and of course, a lot of exciting products as I can see in the lineup. Thank you so much, Harsha Ramesh, for joining us. Yeah.